if you get drawn into that realm of darkness, if you want to call it that, okay, grief. I say grief is the other side of love. We go into grief. We should only stay in grief to honour the person who's crossed, okay? But we shouldn't stay in grief. We should come back out again. They don't want us to be sad. They don't want us to be down. Okay, they work really, really hard to make sure we get through that. Okay, so don't stay in grief. Who's Frank or the F connection with you, madam?
F, my dad's called Francis.
Okay, and he's here. He wants to be recognised as being here. Okay, and he tells me to recognise sunflowers or something to do with sunflowers.
Yeah.
Okay, he wants me to recognise sunflowers around you, and.
He was a quiet man, he didn't say nothing awful.
Really? You think? Here's the thing. But just before I give you this information, messenger. He says you have not changed. You don't listen.
That's true.
Okay, good. Because he has talked to you umpteen times, okay? But it was when you were ready for the full-on visitation, that's when it happened, okay? But he had been talking to you many, many, many times before that, okay? Why does he keep showing me the Beano?
He used to buy me the Beano magazine.
And your dad's here, okay? Okay, he's recognising that as being the Beano. And he keeps recognising you as Dennis the Menace.
I used to be the quiet one. My sister is Dennis the Menace.
I've got to recognise, he wants me to recognise a female below him and to your side. Would you understand that? So there'd be a female below him, but to your side.
On the other side?
Yeah,
yes,
we recognise that's with him.
Yes.
Okay. He also wants to recognise two other ladies, one to his side and one above. So he has either mother and mother-in-law here, or mother and grandmother with him. He wants me to recognise. There's a PH name connected to that as well.
Yes, my sister will kill you. She's called Phyllis and she hated it.
Okay, well, they want me to recognise that being around. Here's the thing as well. I know what this means. It's not a simple check your purse.
Okay. So you put some money in?
Probably the opposite. But I've been told to check your purse, okay? Also, get your passport in order, okay?
Yes,
and check your driving license. Something to do,
I don't drive, but I've got to get a new passport.
I was going to say, it's something to do with official documents, okay? Because they show me my symbols for official documents, and they show me photographs, so I just didn't want to mess that up and say, it's either driving license or passport, okay? But that's my official documents with ID on it, okay? Now, make sure that's in order as well, and I feel there's a train trip coming up here. It's something to do with travelling by train. I also feel a love of trains. I don't know why.
That's my husband.
That's your husband?
Yeah.
Right? I feel either double O or I feel love of trains in some way, which is, and I
I'm
feel...
trying to send on a one-way ticket, but he keeps...
No answer to that one, I'm afraid. Who's connected to farming?
My dad, my granddad.
Your grandfather?
So my grandfather.
He wants me to recognise something in connection with farming as well. Oh. So hay bales weren't just for feeding cattle, right? Busted!
I wasn't brought up in the farm. This is years ago.
You have to forgive me here. I do feel as I feel ribbing. I feel I've got his essence. I feel like I've really got to take the mickey out of you. Okay, but did you ever run in? Have you ever run in with the police?
No.
Who's with you? Who's with you? Stand up. Who's had a run in with the coppers?
Who's ever run in, please? Come on.
Sorry, I know a couple down here to fix it for you.
Be honest. You, your stepdad's.
Your stepdad's a copper?
Yeah.
Sorry. So you can get out and go to the party. I've tried it with my pals down here. I can't get rid of anything. In fact, they have me arrested twice. Who's got stepdad as a copper? Right. Can you take the microphone, please? There's an L connection here that we want to recognise. A unique L, like Laurel, Noreen, That's made me recognise you. We've not met before, by the way, have we? Just in case people are going, he knows them. He's had his spies out.
Maybe get the information earlier.
No. I have no idea of who I come to. I don't know any names or any places, and I try to give everything to bring comfort. Lorraine!
Yes.
But you know, you don't look old enough, so I'll give you this, okay? But back in the 80s, oh, he's lovely.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
Also Irish, we're blessed with it. It's called Marty. And we kissed that stone, I tell you. My father made me chew on it, I tell you. So, Lorraine, back in the 80s, there was one of my favourite bands of the 80s was a band called Bad Manners.
Oh, no, I don't remember them.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
And I'm being told to sing this song, Lorraine, Lorraine,
Yeah,
Lorraine.
I remember the song.
Okay, good, because I'm being told to sing that to you.
Yeah.
And I've been also being told to sing, for some reason, like I'm being told to sing Ring a Ring a Rosies to you as well.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Now, I want to talk to you about a lovely, warm feeling, tender, older female connected to you, okay? I'm feeling kind of like a picture book grandmother. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean by that? Okay, good. Now, I'm being told to talk to you if you either have or they want me to recognise the brooch.
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
the brooch.
And then you've got to take it out. You've got it locked away, you've got to put it away,
It is,
okay?
yeah.
Nobody can, you can't appreciate jewellery when it's locked away.
Yeah.
Alright? It's not the jewellery that's important, it's the meaning behind it that's important, you understand?
Yeah.
Also, it's time you started eating veg.
I like veg.
We'll eat more.
All right. Okay.
Have you forgotten how to cook leeks?
I've got a good one now.
You do realise eating raw leeks will make your breath terrible.
All right.
I'm being told to rip you on the leeks. Being told to Is there anybody there?
Not sure.
I've been told to rip you on the leeks. Something to do with leeks, okay? Now, I will get leeks for I'm not getting a backup, so I'm not going to go there. Normally I would say it's one of my connections to Wales. But they will back it up by showing me a red dragon, and they're not doing that. Alright?
My dad was born on March 1st of David's Day. That's
There you go. But okay, my connection to Wales, the country, would be to back it up by showing me the red dragon, and they're not doing that, okay? I've got a review about leeks for some particular reason.
Not sure.
I'm not sure either. Hey, listen, try to talk to them, they're dead. Try explaining what I do for a living. What do you do for a living? I talk to dead people. Explain. Now, I want to find out why I've got a review, but I'm seeing all the leeks, I'm seeing uncooked leeks, and I'm seeing leeks that haven't been washed. So kind of like you pull them out of the ground and try to cook them. There's something like that. I've got a review about leeks. And he's not letting me go for this. You see better.
Don't know. I really.
What did you say to her?
You know what?
You've had enough. Your reading was good, right? There you have, mine. Okay, now before we go any further as well, I've got to shoot over to London, being pulled to London.
Yeah.
Alright, there's a London connection there that you want me to recognise. There's a trip coming up there for you very shortly that has to happen. It's got to happen, alright? Don't put it off again. It's got to happen. You've got to do it, alright? There's a trip there, has to happen, okay? I've been told that somebody falls in the Thames, or it's something to do with the water of the Thames. There's a recognition of getting in the water, okay? And I'm getting a connection to boats or boating here as well. I'm seeing all different types of boats. They show me like farms, loads of different styles of boats to me, and so I would say somebody who'd been a yachtsman or somebody who'd been motorboats, but they're firing loads of different connections to boats to me. I don't know what this is. So the only time that I've had this before was a connection to the Navy. All right.
Granddad's in the Navy.
Grandfather was in the Navy, but that's the only time. So if he was in the Navy, then he would have done multiple of jobs. That's the reason I'd get
He
that.
used to be around the coast,
He was on the Cussie Sark.
around New London.
That'd be specific to me. All right. So as much as thank you for giving me your grandfather being in the Navy, I don't think that's the case. All right. I'm being actually told that's not the case.